What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mike Foster Outdoors. Wanted to share something with you today that's pretty cool. It's something I seen a couple years ago, and I started making them, and it saved me a good bit of money in crankbaits. And you're probably wondering what all these bolt and washer and nuts, got a lock washer, piece of baling wire. Probably wondering what all that's for. And what it's for is this little dude right here. This little homemade lure retriever, basically what it is, to knock your crankbaits off. And you guys all know, fishing crankbaits, those deep divers especially, they can go $10, $15, $20 a pop, and you can make one of these up for like right around $1. And they've saved me quite a bit of money over the last couple years. So anyways, let's get started on piecing this thing together. The first thing you want to do is, I got a piece of baling wire here. That's what I've been using for this, because it's got a little bit of springiness to it, but it seems to work pretty well. This here is probably about a 12-inch piece of baling wire. So first thing you want to do is go around. You can use a marker or a lots of different things. This is just a dry erase board marker I got right here. So now you just have basically that little loop deal right there. Make sure that you leave you enough off of this, because you're going to need to use that later to hook this over and around. So I probably got about 3 inches there. So now what you do is you take you some pliers and you bend this where it's got a little straight section. And this doesn't have to be perfect by any means. This is just it's gonna be the way that your line holds on your lure retriever. Then you can go a little distance there. So now you have that bend, and then you're gonna come back like that, and you get the marker again. I'm gonna have green on my hands, I know I am. So now we're gonna just loop back around this marker, and this baling wire works. I mean, it's fairly easy to manipulate. It's not real tough to work with. So now you have a loop on each side. Should look something like that. Like I said, it don't have to be perfect, just so your line gets through there and it holds it on there. You can even bend it a little bit more to get your little straight piece a little bit more forward. So anyways, this is where we're at right there. And make sure you have enough on each side, because like I said, you're going to need that to bend once we start putting this together. So this is I think this is a 2 3/4 or 3 inch, just a 1/2 inch bolt. I use 7 washers on there. You don't have to use that. You could probably get away with 5, honestly. But I just want to make sure that thing's got some power behind it when it gets down there and hits. So what I do, put all my 7 washers on there. and then you're going to put a lock washer and a nut. Alright, now comes the time where we're going to use this little extra I told you about. So you need to bend this like a little hook around so it can latch onto that around where that bolt's at, in between a couple of your washers. Again, it doesn't have to be anything perfect or fancy or anything like that. It's just got to get in there and hold, because you're going to tighten this down. And you can go in between whatever washers you want to. I think I'm going to bend that just a little bit more. Alright, now you have that first part in there, and now you can start to see where we're going with this. I'm going to go ahead and crank that one down. I got my adjustable wrench here. And this is just smashing the washers down around that little piece we just bent so it holds in there good. Like I said, it doesn't have to be fancy. We're just trying to get our bait back with this. The main thing is that it is effective. Alright, now we got one more little part here. We're going to bend this around, which I'm going to cut some of that dude off. Then all you have to do here is put that last nut on there, tighten it up, and there you have it. Nothing fancy, but effective. I don't do it, but some people might want to. You can use like a string or something, a heavier rope, maybe actually like something like this that I use for my knot tying videos, and you could tie around the back of this. That way when it hits down there, you know you can lift that rope up and hit it a few times. I've had pretty good luck, like I said, with them knocking the baits off first or second try, so I haven't really messed with that. But all you have to do then is you just take your line on your pole, run it through there, and down she goes. Saves your lure. I don't know if y'all can see this receipt here or not. This stuff you can buy, it's like $1.80 a pound for this grade 2 hardware. But like I said, it's only like $5, a little over $5 with the tax to make up 5 of them. So I hope this does help some of you guys out, save some of your lures for you. I know it's early in the year to be showing this for deep diving crankbaits, at least around home here. We're months away from that. But I might repost it back up just as a reminder later on. But hey, this gives you a heads up time to go ahead and make you up some. That way you're ready. And like I said, you save one crankbait, that's 20 bucks. That paid for 20 of these things. So I appreciate everyone following along. The channel's slowly growing. We've finally broke 300 subscribers. If you guys got anything you want to see or any ideas of something, feel free to put it in the comments, and I'll if it's something I can help out with or do a demonstration on, I'll be more than happy to do it. This YouTube thing has been a blast for me. I've been doing it almost a year now, so caught tons of cool stuff, as a lot of you guys have known and follow my channel. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe and give me a like. I'd much appreciate it. And as always, guys, tight lines on the water. Thank you.